Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Mindful moodling will be starting in a few minutes. Well, you know how early I am. Anyway, just bear with me, the video's about to start soon. Thanks, bye. Alexa, next. Hello! Hello. Alexa, play traditional Chinese meditative music. Don't like that. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play traditional Chinese music.
Playing traditional Chinese music on Amazon Music.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't know how many people. Oh, wait, you didn't know that was stuck on there. I don't know how many people are going to be joining us today, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because we're here for each other. So, anyway, I'm going to get my pencils out. What I've decided to do is a skull, because I feel like it. So, I've got my pencil, got my rubber, got new batteries in it, so it should be like going bananas. Yep. I need to go a bit lower there. And I'm just going to be doing a skull. So it's a bit of a celebration skull. It's not intended to be really sort of murky and dark, but more like Day of the Dead. So I've got these that are cut up by accident. Well, not cut up, I was just messing, wasn't I? So I want to go back to this. So I've got a piece of black card. I've already used it for one of my stencil, for one of my, my stamps. So I'm not wasting it because I like black cards. So all I'm going to do is give myself a black and white. So I'm just going to do this so that I know my parameters. Okay. So you can see that. Yeah, of course you can. So yeah, good afternoon, peoples. Let's have a quick shove to use it. Let's have a quick look. Not many people about. No. Oh, for goodness sake, do we need new batteries in this, or is it coming apart? Just bear with me while I put this on. It's sort of well loved, this. And I've had it many years, but that's better. A bit like me, a bit crinkly around the edges. So let's have a quick chat. Let's see who we've got in here. Hello, Tracy. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Sue. Hi, Facebook user. Hi, Facebook user. Hi, Sandra. Hope everyone's okay. Yeah, it's just a quick one today. Well, no, it's not a quick one. It's one of two parts. Oh, I really like that. You see, I could almost fold that back. Ooh, what an idea. What an idea. Love it, love it, love it. So basically what I've done is I've got that I've cut out and I've cut my circle. I've drawn my circle accordingly. So I'll get all my scrubby bits away because it's a really simple one, this. Really simple, but very effective. And it's all about decoration and ornamentation rather than me trying to show you how to draw something. Hi, Vijay. Try to draw something like outline, like an animal or what. I'm just going to take it really basic, and then you do your own decoration because this is for me. Hi, Trisha. Yeah. Hello, Emma. I've been told certain things, and you know, you have to listen to them, don't you? So yeah, I'm just gonna take you away, Sandra, because I know you probably, what is going on with me today? Right, okay. So I've got my circle, and it doesn't matter where I draw on this because it's going to be black and white, white and black. So I'm just going to do an oval, and an oval. Bear with me, all those people, bear with me. I know. So we've got that there. Okay. So that looks just like, well, nothing, does it? So now let's put some shape in. So I'm just going to draw, and this is by no means the best one to draw. I am seriously just telling you that this is not the best one to draw. All I'm doing is giving you an outline. Now I'm going to draw, I did have, oh, come on. I did have it, here it is, the fine white. So I'm going to go with the fine white. Yeah, just in case I get it wrong. So I'm just going to pick up the first bit, which is going to be the jawline. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Michelle. So I'm just going to go with rounding the bottom. Doesn't have to look good, really doesn't. So there's my first shape. Okay, so now I can get rid of the lines there because they're annoying me. You know when you think, oh, those batteries are all right, they're not because they've been in a remote. So you need proper full powered ones. So on black paper like that, better off just doing that. On black, I took them out of a remote, so they're half used anyway. Can you see how you can sort of rub out that line pretty quickly? So you've got all sorts of things. So that you can use. I'm using a thin black pen. So I'm quite happy with that. So now I'm going to look at this shape. I'm going to look at that and I think that's not bad at all, but I'm going to run it in. So then we're going to go for, I'm just going to rub that one out. This is a really basic, this is by no means meant to look like a proper skull. This is a cartoon one. No, not cartoon. This is like a Day of the Dead one. So it's symbolic rather than, you know, supposed to look anatomically correct. So just 2 whoppers. See about spacing at the moment. Now I think they need to be a little bit higher. So I'm going to go over them. Put them up here a bit more. That's better. And I always do. I love art because I love art. It's a lot of the basis for my drawing. If you look at my little bee, it's got a love art. It starts with a love art. So I do like to do. I love art like that. Now I'm looking at this. I'm thinking the jaw is a little bit too big. So if I bring that down, that might all need to come down, which fair enough. That's why we draw like this. So yeah, it does. Bring that down a little bit more. Do you know what? It's trickier to draw symbols like this than it is to draw because you've got to get the shape right. So bringing that down there is a bit better. So let's do the nose. So I'm not doing any shape at the moment, I'm just doing the nose. So the nose is like that, no shape. Needs to come over here a bit more. I'll make it a bit smaller. Eyes down and the head a bit smaller. I like this black card from highlight because it's got the capacity to sort of rub it out without ripping it all out, the colour out. Now I'm going to go for ovals rather than circles. Right, it looks really stupid, I know. Bear with me, bear with me. So I'm just going to shape that up. And I'm going to make it a tiny bit smaller because it's a bit overpowering. Now I'm not too worried about the shape and size because obviously I'm going to put the decoration in. So I'm just going to do a little bit smaller. Like I say, I'm using a fine line because the fine line white signal is really good because it almost looks like a pencil and you can rub it out. So we've got two. It looks stupid like that. It looks so funny like that. But bear with me, it won't do. So I'm looking at halfway between the eyes now, and I'm just going to draw there. Okay, it's sort of symmetrical. So and then I'm going to go like that. So all it is I'm just sectioning that up. So you know the mouth will be in there. I do love my pencils. I love my automatic pencils because they just seem to give me a little bit more control. Plus I don't have to keep sharpening them. They're quite consistent as well. So it looks like I might need some more work on the eyes, but that will come in a bit. So the next thing is I'm going to pick a line. And I'm going to join. Okay, so just checking the size by whizzing it around. So I'm going to look at that. I know I'm going to be in the way, so I'll try and do it like this. That's not so clever because I had a wobble then. Sorry about that. We don't mind wobbles here, do we? And we've not got a line here. But you know that the line will come down there. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of some of these. Yeah, some papers, when you get like the black paper, which is a really strong colour, you fall into the trap of pulling too much paper up, or it reveals a core. Now I don't get that with highlight stuff, which is the Craftmaster stuff. I really love it. I wouldn't use it in my lives because I don't have to. I am affiliated with them because I work for them, but not in my lives. See how the pen, I can rub the pen out if I don't like it. So the main part of this one today is for me because I need some respite today. When things become a bit clearer, I'll explain a little bit more. But yeah, I just need some respite today. And I like the idea of just doing a decoration rather than me doing a full-blown drawing. Because I've been looking around, there's not many people who do that. And I'll be honest with you, you've got that many to choose from nowadays. People just aren't bothering. So I just think, why you know, I know lots of people who've got massive Patreons because they don't give anything away, and that's brilliant. And maybe I should have done that, but I'm beginning to think that less is more. So I'm going to put that eye in. And that looks a bit bigger than that, but I'm really not worried. I'm just going to pop in another nose. And I'm just going to put in some teeth. So I'm just going to put the line up like that, simply because when you do it like that, you've got more of a smile rather than a layer. And that's a bit dodgy, so I'll rub that one out. Do another one. Do you see what I mean about being able to rub it out? It's still there slightly, but it's not as bad as, say, it could have been. Right, so there's the bit in the middle. So we've got 3 lines. I love drawing on black, can't you tell? And I'm just looking at the ratio, and I'm thinking I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. So there's the bit that, so I think personally, I think it's really important, right, that when you're drawing, people see all the processes. So you can't, you know, you can reverse engineer till you're blue in the face, but if you're watching someone draw, then you're looking at how do they copy and stuff. Well, the answer is we all copy. It's how you make it your own, isn't it? So there we go. Let's see, that's a bit better. So we've got the top lip near the nose here, and then we've got this. So split that in half, and I'm going to go, I'm just going to run that there. I know it's a bit out of sync, that, but it doesn't really matter. This is now going to be for my teeth. I haven't had a look at anybody's comments. It's hello. People just saying hello. So just checking hello. This would really help me if you could try and get people and yourself to subscribe and watch my YouTube channel, because I can help it to grow then, and then that would really help me. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do, so we've got a space like that and then another space. So by eye, if you get me. So right, now I'm just going to rub out all the rest so that you can see. Now, I don't rub out till the very end, but I think this would be far too confusing for you. So I'm just rubbing out this. It looks so dodgy like this. I do apologise, but, you know, things have to look dodgy to get better. So we've got that, and then we're going to do, so we look, wow. So we've got 8 across bottom and top. So then we just go, just going to make that one a bit bigger. So those 2 front ones are a bit bigger. Oh. All right. And then the bottom one is the same. You're just going to soften the edges up with a round bit. I'm just going to soften this bit up in the middle because I think it's way too heavy. Plus you've got bigger teeth in the middle, haven't you? So let's go ahead and put this one on. And then make this one. That's better. The bigger one's there. Right. That looks really weird. So I'm just going to go in now. Now it might not write on the pencil. because it's graphite. So I'm just going to rub out what I don't need and draw it in. It's the only thing with using black. Okay, let's see if we can get it now. Okay, so we've got this strange looking symbolic, really stupid looking skull, which it is. I know it is. So now I'm going to go with the thicker pen and I'm going to put some lines down properly. This is the Day of the Dead one. Looks absolutely crazy, I know. So now what I'm going to do is put some lines on. I'm just going to go with some decoration around here. So I'm going to go in with it. I'm going with my finer pen actually. Put some lines around it and then just put some shapes around there. So I'm adding moodles to this, only fine ones because I don't want to overdo it and it looks a bit strange now anyway. So the next thing I'm going to do is put a love heart in each tooth, and I'm doing it with a fine pen. Like that. And then I'm going to go over it with my white one. I'm just going to draw some freehand. could have gone straight in, otherwise it'll look a bit strange. So do I want these curly wurly ones, or do I want the flowers in the background? Do I want flowers, or do I want that? Or leaves? I'm just checking out what I like in the background, because I've got my sketchbooks in, and I'm like, do I like what, you know, my sketches, or do I want other pictures, or... See, I've got my other sketchbooks here, so let's see what patterns I've got in here that I really like. Do I want some flowers in it, or... I really like them. I think some of them would work, wouldn't they? So when it's running out, my pen, it's not running out, it's going over graphite. It don't like it. So I'm just going over it and giving it a moodle. Making it my own. There we go. Bringing my dodgy lines in, which I love. That's all softened up now. So we've got that. And I must remember that I've got a line there. So if I want these lines to come through, see, I quite like the idea of it coming out of the eye as well, but it might not be. Look like Captain Cook or something. Not Captain Cook. So we'll see. Away. Yeah, I like that shape, so I'm going to go straight in with that now. Clean up this. Strange how it works better on your hand. Turn it round. So I'll put the Mendy through it. And just add some patterns around the eyes that match up. I have to leave that to dry a little bit, because if I don't, I'm going to get some smears and I don't want that. Just some love hearts. There we go. Put some patterning around there. So I'm quite happy with that now. Well, it's not finished, obviously. So I'm going to put some funky patterns in the background and fill them up a little bit more. So I'm just going to go with straight. I'll have to get rid of these because these patterns don't look right. Alexa, level 1. Straight in with a pen. So I'll put some shapes in there. Fill it with a pattern. Like that. Okay. Like that. I quite like it when I start filling the patterns, because until that point it looks naff. Just finishes there. Put him on there. Sometimes these white pens, they're a bit of a saviour because you can run off and work too fast, but the ink flow won't allow you, you see, so you have to really go with the flow. So we've got some nice decoration here, and I'll just shape it up that way. There we go. Just wondering, I don't want to start making it look like it's got eyebrows on, so I have to put 2 in now because I've made it smaller, but that's okay. See, that's going a little bit out there. This is what I love about it. It's just so you don't have to mess about. If it looks wobbly, make it properly wobbly. Like that. Right, so we've got quite a nice... I'm not even looking at comments here. Sorry, guys. A comb over. Yeah. It is like a sugar. It's like a sugar skull. It is very much so. It's better terminology than I had. So I'm just going to go back to the shape. If I can find the blooming thing. Oh, was it that way? I think it was. Yeah. There we go. I don't like, wasting paper at all. Oh, sorry, I'm scooting the camera around then. I'm just going to pop that in. I'm going to centre it now to see where it looks best. There you go. Don't look too bad like that. So bring that down a bit. Right, okay, so just so I know. Just going to put in 3 lines like that. Looks all wobbly now, doesn't it? Doesn't matter to me, I don't care. Right, I'm just going to put some patterns in now. So Sue Rutter, I think it was Sue Rutter, and Emma both told me how to do that pen. What was I doing then? Oh yeah. I want them to look like the flowers are growing out of the skull or whatever. That's better. So we've got that there. And I'm just looking at this now, and I'm just going to pop in the sunflowers stems. So that's just like little, in fact, I can move you down a bit, you can see. So it's just like little flowery stems, so I'll do them here. Like that, really simple. I like that. Looks got quite nice. This looks a bit fierce here, so I think what I'm going to do is do like a slim pattern, like lace, and then it sort of feeds down there, hopefully. So sorry it's so dark. It's very, very dodgy out there. It's like it's going to throw it down and never stop raining for a month. So in here, so oh, I'm in my flow now. I don't want to put a line there, it looks like a nostril. Yeah, I like that. That's looking quite nice. Yeah, so as I was saying before, there's only so many people who watch all the time now, and you begin to wonder, is it worth it and stuff like that. And it's such a shame, but yeah, it is worth it. I'm hoping one day, you hear all these people, oh, I've gone viral. I don't want to do that, but I'd love to be recognised for the help it's giving people. Oh no, that sounds so needy. I didn't mean it like that. I think what it is I've been taking it for granted, and I'm just like everybody else have been taking it for granted all their lives and stuff. And I don't know whether that's what I want to do anymore, to be honest, because sometimes I just wonder whether it's worth it. And you can't think like that, but I mean, totally honest with you. Totally honest. So I've got this nice sort of look there. I'm looking at things that could maybe come Just like the shape here. I'm just looking. Get this back. That's a bit better. No, I agree. I don't want to. And I'll see how my health holds up with it. Right, so I'm going to extend it a little bit now. So, because I'm in the mood. So I'm going to go with some other stuff. Now I've got my other sketchbook here. So I can have a look at some nice patterns in that. I want some happy patterns. Does that sound stupid? Happy patterns. And do you know what else I love? Optical illusions. So I've got the patterns that I've had for ages. So I might even try a few of these patterns. So I'm going to work from here now. So you could enlarge it so that it looks like thank you. Oh, it sounds like I'm being needy. I don't want to be like that. I'm so sorry. Just ignore that. It's not about that. Appreciated. I know I am, very much so. But what it is just you get like this in your life, don't you? And it's all about money and rubbish, and you're like, I don't want to be part of it. Don't want to be part of this big bad world, and I just want to make things better, but you can't. There's people far worse than each other, aren't there? And you know we all say that, don't we? Things far worse, and you've got to. I'm just wondering what I need here. Maybe here and there. Let's draw some here. So let's make this a square, okay? That'd be a nice idea. If I draw it out then. See, we've got a lot more to work with now, haven't we? I bring you back up a bit now because you're going to be confused what I see. So, I could draw the square up. And I could do some, I think here and here, because I think that's where we need it, do you? Yeah? So, I'll do some more of these flowers, but what I'll do is I'll do them like my other flowers. So where's that sketchbook? Quite like this pattern here. Let's have another look at another pattern. See, I love these flowers because I just think they work so well. So I'll go with one of them, I think. is over on the top of it, and then yeah, and then a little bit on here. So see how much easier it is to get rid of pencil on white. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up my line. There we go. So now I don't need the page there. Do you know what I mean? I can get rid of it. But what I do need to know is where the flowers are coming out. So you're sort of drawing on both at the same time. So I quite like the idea of that. You know, those flowers I do. So I'll do one here. Like that. Oh, that's a nice flower. No. So like that. Like that. So we've got an off and an on. So all the stuff that you need to know is on there. So let me just get rid of that. And then I can put that. Where's my blooming finger gone? Oh, there we go. So I'll put that there. And that is everything that you need to know, really, because it's all on there. So all I'm doing is just... That pen's running out. And matching black and white sort of flowers to give it that, or part of it. I'm not a lover of that at the moment, but as I say, go with it. Go with it. I always remember Emma saying, go really lightly with the pens. And they do work. And I was like, right, okay, I've tried it. But then I did what she said. And I went really, really lightly. And blow me, of course they worked. She said, about 9 pens here. It really don't like graphite. You can see it's the graphite's all underneath. There we go. Right there. I mean, all of us are going through so much, but you know, there's times, isn't there, where you think, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And Susan, you'll know what I mean at the moment. You know, you're going through all that with your medical stuff. Right, so I've got my little flower there. I do need to sort this out because that looks absolutely awful. But I think what I'll do is once I start this, bring in the line. They look so odd, but bear with me. So I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to concentrate on some of these lines here without some of these others. You see, what it is it's like life, isn't it? It's like life. There's all those different things passing over the main issues or the main, crux of the matter or the focal points. You can't see the wood for the trees, and it's when you bear it all back and think, actually, that's the bit that matters. That you're right. Okay, yeah, that is the bit. And when I pair it, this is the bit that matters for me. And I couldn't be without it. But don't mean everybody's like that though, does it? So I'm going to put some patterns in there. So quite like the idea of that. It's going to be based on the ones I've already got around here. So let's look at some nice patterns. So sorry, you can't see it. I'm using a uniball. Sorry, a micron, which a number 2, I think, number 3, sorry. So I've got some nice patterns, and the patterns will make a difference because it won't look as scribbly. And then at the ends, just tidy them up with a little dangle. You see, just those ends look really rubbish, don't they? So you're just like finishing them off. Don't have to be as ornate as this. Oh, I'm going for it now. This could be any colour, any colour paper that you wanted. There we go. Any colour paper, any design. And that shape resembles the teeth. So you've got that like a dental moulding pattern. So here, let's put some curly bits on this because it looks that's terrible, that one, but let's do a few more to there we go. Put a dangle on it. Always finishes it off, look. Dingle dangle. You start to add your own elements in it and do your own patterns in it now. It's starting to come together a little bit better. Yeah, much better now. And I'm sorry I did these. I might have to put some more in just to add. So look at that one there. It's a nice one. I'll do some big ones. Put some nice little, not even bothering to see whether I'm looking now, I'm just doing it. No, this is what you should do when you're getting lost in your drawing. You'll get moments where you're just going for it. So I'm going to change back to that fat pen now because I think I've already spoiled it. So by putting a few more on, you're already adding to it. Not doing them all though because it overkills. So I'll just put 3 like that and it doesn't look overkill now. So put that back. Put my flower in. Oh, this feels like I'm getting back to normal. With my drawing, I mean. Yeah, it really does, because I've lost myself a little bit with trying to make people happy, and it's just not worked. I forgot about me. So, and what my moodling stands for. So, I'm happy to get back to my moodles for me. Right, so I've got these bigger ones now. All I'm going to do is feel it all coming out. So just doing some, I like to call them checkerboards, although they're not checkerboards. And I'm just going to go, shove that out there, shove that there. I just want continuity, like black on the white. And I really like the idea of it. It's a bit like us, isn't it? Black and white. And remember that? That's the cheesiest joke ever go. What's black and white and red all over? A newspaper. Crazy. all the ones I can remember when I was a kid. It's that one. This is really weird because for me to, this is basically so strange. This is coming out with everything that I'm feeling, all the emotions, all the things that I'm, you know, being told and stuff. By the professionals and that, and you're like, wow, I can't take all that in one step at a time and I'll deal with it. But it's like black and white. That's how it is, isn't it? Because I don't like the heaviness of this black. So what I'm going to do, if I can, oh, it is working. I'm going to split it up with some white. And it takes the heaviness out of it. So here again, if you ever do that and you're using a fat liner pen, and I see it all the time when people do a big black line around you, don't do it, don't do it. And if you do, get a white pen and just soften it. Can you see that now? It just softens it. It doesn't make it disappear. It just softens it up. There you go. Can you see the difference? I might do some painting this afternoon. It's a shame you can't join me. But I've got to do some work. Right, so I'm looking at this bit here. Don't have to do everything, but I think this is something I need to do. I'm just going to do it in pencil first. I quite like that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I think it symbolises a lot of things. Get some glitter on this. Whoa! Oh, what to do it with a fine one. It's running out. That's it. Yeah, I like that better. It's more me. It's definitely more me. Sometimes, right at the end, you might get something that really changes it for you. I'm just gonna try. Like a little crown. Love it. Right, so that's not bad considering how long we've been doing it. We haven't had that long. It's only an hour and a quarter, isn't it? But the amount of effect has been crazy. It's been brilliant. Don't worry, I'll pop it up and show you in a minute. We can give it quite a thingy shape by just adding some white onto the black to make it look round, more 3D. You can use the blacker pen if you want, like the Sharpie, but sometimes it can be a little bit overpowering. So I'm just filling it with shapes and flowers and stuff, like a sugar heart. And then let's see if it does it on here. Makes it. It's not taking it on here, but sometimes just a little bit of that on the black makes it look. I'm not a lover of that, but never mind. I'm gutted it's finished because I could do another one. Could almost draw in it as well. Pattern now, just to break up these bigger ones. It's like little patterns, faint patterns of life, like a line and stuff. And then you just go for it with all your whatever pen you've got that works. I should throw them away, but I never do. Because when I threaten them to be thrown away, they suddenly work. It's like they know. I've not read any comments. How rude of me. Let me go back to comments. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I wish I could. When I'm properly drawing, I don't chat. I just go for it. But when I'm with you, I do chat. So now we've got a sugar skull. That is a spare piece of black card. An Ola cut into another card that maybe shouldn't have been there. Well, I went too deep with the scissors, the cutter, and now I've got quite a nice ornate sugar skull. But you just build on it how you wish. And if in doubt, 3 dots work. Different sizes. So to put like that. Had some great quotes today about other people. I'll read them to you actually, because I just thought they just resonated with me, and I just thought I'll share them. Right, the first one was, are you ready for this? We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Okay? Seneca. It's never too late to be what you thought you could have been. George Eliot. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. One of my. If you ever want any readings about how to just listen, Marcus Aurelius is amazing. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge first. Carl Jung. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Lousy. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by his silence. Pythagoras. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Confucius. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. By Rumi. I just love those, and I just thought they resonated with me. Oh, I'm beginning to like this now. Beginning to like it. Yeah, I like it like that as well. You know, two for. So that could be a picture frame for anything. No, that it doesn't have to be this. But it was just a way of saving me paper, really. But I quite like it like that. I like the idea that there's both sides to the coin, isn't there? Sometimes subliminally, you don't even know you're doing these things, and then they pop out, and you're like, "Wow, have I just answered all my questions? Maybe. Have I just answered other people's questions? Maybe." So I'm going to love you and leave you there. I'll come back to you on Friday. Yeah, I'll come back to you on Friday and share some more time with you. I don't think I've got anything on Friday. I'm just work. But if you want to look at the table, we've got a workshop now at Highlight Crafts. If you want to know the pens I use, they're all on my Microsoft. They're all on my website, Amazon page. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for your time. Thank you to everybody. And I don't think there's anything on tonight, but I know Marcia, as she said in comments, her and Andrew are doing all their stuff. So yeah, it's a great thank you from me, and a great big thank you to my design team for everything that you've done. That's Rachel Harris, Emma Austin, Jenny Bunning, and Glynis Blatherwick. I really appreciate you. And all my admin, you're amazing. I really do appreciate everything that you do. So, big love, and I will see you Friday.